even if you have a wonderful male partner who's in the house, I think it still would be good to find assets in the community, people in the community, friends in your community, uh, places of worship, community organizations, what have you, where there are a bunch of men who can be sort of elders to boys. And so they're not just looking at one particular role model, but many. And one of the things when Michelle and I first started dating and I'd go over to your guys' house, one of the things I loved was just, seeing all your uncles and your cousins. And there were a bunch of different kinds of men. There were men that were kind of soft-spoken, and then there were men that were loud, and there were men who were engineers, and then there were men who were
police officers,
or they drove a jitney cab.
Yep.
Right? And that's one of the things that I think a lot of times boys need is not just exposure to one guy.
One dad.
No matter how good the dad
is. He can't be everything.
He can't be everything. And then that boy may need somebody to give the boy some perspective on the dad.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
One of the most valuable things I learned as a guy was I had a gay professor in college at a time when openly gay folks still weren't outlawed, who became one of my favorite professors and was a great guy and would call me out when I started saying stuff that was ignorant. You need that to show empathy and kindness. And by the way, you need that person in your friend group so that if you then have a boy who's gay or non-binary or what have you, they have somebody that they can go, okay, I'm not alone in this.
Yeah.
Right. So that I think is
Listen, man, listen up. First and foremost, just want to address this. I don't have nothing against gay people. You want to be gays, your body's your choice. Just do that over there. This man himself, Barack Obama, already approved the rights of gay marriage. He already made it legal. So why are we still having this conversation? Why are we still pushing this thing, this agenda, constantly, continuously, consistently? He was on point. I was rocking with everything this man was saying. Yeah, we do need community. It's good to have different perspectives. One person does this, one person does that. It's good to learn to take from each person and apply it to your life. That's going to make it actually better. So you could learn what to do and learn what not to do. Totally agree. Fine. But once again, to say that you have a gay professor, fine. That's cool. That was your experience. That worked out in your situation. But to come off and top it off and say, we need that. The word need. Like, why do we need that? I didn't have any gay professor. I think I turned out fine. Not even think. I turned out lovely. All praise to the Most High. And to say you need empathy, you need kindness, which you could learn from your mom, if you have any ladies in your family, or you could just learn just by diving deep into your heart and realizing that being a good person is going to get rewarded by God, and that's how we should treat people because we all just need love. Some people just want to be evil. Let them be evil. Let them stay over there. But to say that we need to have a gay friend in our group, non-binary, whatever, all this stuff you want to say, like, why did he have to go there? Man, once again, I don't have any problem with your choice. Whatever you want to do, cool. But why are we consistently pushing this agenda on the youth, on these platforms? Nobody's saying go get a straight friend or wake up and be straight today. Why are we still pushing this? Like, okay, if you want to be gay, you want to be in the LGBTQ community, like, cool, rock out, do your thing. Nobody judging you. Just live your life. You got what you wanted. Gay marriage is legal. You could learn so much things from straight men. Why did he have to be gay, Barack? But it just comes down to, once again, they just keep pushing this agenda and this narrative. I was having a conversation with one of my lady friends, and I asked her literally, if you had a daughter or a sister or your mom, and she was in the house, and a burglar kicked down the door, demanding everything, came in, everything just fast, would you rather the gay guy, or would you rather the man that they keep saying is toxic nowadays, the one who wants to protect, provide, will step in front of a bullet for you, will sacrifice his life just to make sure his family is safe? Or once again, would you rather that guy who identifies as being gay, more, gay guys is just their true nature, is more flamboyant, indecisive when making decisions, not quick to jump into the fire when it's time to jump into action? Which guy would you rather prefer? The man who is still a man, or the guy who is gay now? So of course, being gay comes with a little bit more feminine traits. He's probably hanging around more women, so he's not thinking like a normal, traditional man. He's thinking from the perspective of, okay, my life is a little bit more soft. Things aren't as harsh as it needs to be, which is cool. But real men understand that life could happen at any single moment. You need to be able to provide, protect, do what you need to do, and sacrifice your happiness to make sure the people around you are good, especially the woman in your life. So once again, I have no problem with the gay community, but once again, guys, I came out amazing, and I didn't have any gay mentor, gay tutors. Shit, growing up, I was born in 97. Growing up, being gay used to get made fun of. We done came a long way. If you were gay, you were getting beat up, made fun of, slapped, and now it's legal. And nobody's messing with y'all. And let me not say nobody, because somebody's going to say that like, oh, but look at all the people who gay people. Guys, there's racist people still, but at large, I have white friends, Spanish friends. I had cool Asian people. So, of course, there's bad fruits on every tree, but we can't make the minority represent the at large, okay? So, yes, there's some people who probably get on TikTok and say, yeah, gay people, all this, they need to be stopped. Like, listen, people who go on TikTok and say stuff about white people, that goes says stuff about black people, are going to consider all of them racist or the entire race bad? No. So we can't let one group of people who still probably have that hate and disgust in their heart speak for the people at large who truly don't give a fuck. We wake up and we live our life and we just do what we gotta do. Y'all stay over there if y'all want to stay over there. Over here is abundant. We blessed on this side. We got no issues with y'all.
That community, I know it's corny, but that's what they need.
And we talk a lot about...
I know it's corny, but that's what they need. I just don't think they want strong men to come back, guys. They just want men to be weak, because I'm not going to say all gay men are weak, but we got to look at the qualities with the at-large. Being gay comes with, once again, I said, you're more soft, you're more operating in your feminine, you're around women more times than you are with men. So if you're with a guy like me, you're doing 100 push-ups a day, you're doing good, you're reading your Bible, you're working out, like, it's a totally different lifestyle. You're ready for war. We're going to the gun range. We're preparing our mind mentally for any hardship that come our way. Don't want it, of course, but you got to be prepared mentally. You got to be prepared mentally for that as a man. We used to go to war and die. So that's the mindset of a man that you need to operate in, especially when women and children are involved. More times than not, a gay man's not going to put himself in that headspace to be prepared to die on the battlefield or sacrifice his happiness and sacrifice his life just for the better of humanity.
We had with our mother and father, right? And, you know, a lot of times, but we really did have a big community of people in our lives.
Right.
I mean, that we don't talk a lot about that on this show. We allude to it, but Craig and I, we grew up in a huge community.
Once again, have a large community. It's good to get different perspectives. You know what I'm saying? It's good. But yeah, y'all, that's just how I feel about it. It's just not just one-off situation. It's just what they've been pushing for the last decades. It's annoying. You guys already have your rights. Men need to be strong, need to control their emotions, need to be men who step up to the plate even when things are hard and get business done. And more times than not, I think a guy like me is going to be better for your son versus a gay man. And that's just my opinion. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one.